My room, because I didn't have anything to do.
And shut your door.
All I wanted to do.
I went in her room and asked her what was going on. And she started screaming and yelling at me. That is exactly what happened.
Shut my door.
I asked her what her problem was and what was wrong. She's obviously been crying. You can see it on her face. Now she's just yelling and screaming at me and telling me she's not going to let me leave my own house.
What do you mean leave?
I'm going to see my dad. Tell him what?
What you did to
He can hear you. You're yelling plenty loud enough.
okay?
Lose the
I
attitude.
just have to stop.
What's
You
your-
have-
I'm going to call the sheriff's department. I'm going to have her picked up.
What is she wanting you to tell me?
I don't know.
Well, ask her.
What do you want me to tell him? No, you're not getting my phone.
Why?
Because this is my phone.
Well, give me my tablet back.
No, ma'am.
That's my tablet.
And you're being punished right
Oh
now.
my God!
Stop yelling at me.
Stop.
You're a child.
I don't care. You're an adult.
Exactly. So stop yelling at me.
No.
I am your mother.
What is Sydney mad about?
I don't know. She won't tell me.
Let me tell you.
He can hear you.
Okay.
Put yours on speaker so she can hear me also.
It is.
Sydney, just say it if you're wanting to tell me something. So,
She came into my room and started fussing at me because I closed my door, and she was like asking me what my problem was when I didn't have one, and I kept on telling her that I didn't have one, and she still got mad at me, and she was like,
she's like, what?
I am about sick of your mouth and sick of your
I'm sick of
attitude.
your mouth.
Good, then you go stay somewhere.
I wish I could.
I can make a phone call and make that
Can
happen.
I stay with him?
Why-
Truck, sure.
I'd rather be with him in a truck.
Do something with her, or I'm gonna have her picked up.
I'm gonna come home and you can go do what you want to do. That's what she needs.
No, that's not what she needs.
Yeah, it is. That's just not what you need because you want to do stuff that you shouldn't be doing. But that's okay. You can do it. Just,
I can do whatever I want to do.
I know you can, but you don't need to act like we're the bad guys, Dusty.
I came in, Harley. She walked in the bedroom behind me and disappeared back to her room and shut her door. I went in there and I said, "Hey, what are you doing? Did you not hear me talking to you?" And as soon as I said one word out of my mouth, she starts with the fucking attitude.
I don't have an attitude.
Then she starts yelling at me, and I told her I've been trying to call you, telling me to leave her alone and get out of her room.
No, that's not what happened.
That is exactly what
No, it
happened.
is not. I told you to leave me alone and get out of my room because you were asking me the same questions over and over and over after I gave you the same answer.
Because I can tell something is wrong with you.
If something's wrong with me, why wouldn't you be nicer?
I was nice. I asked you, what's wrong?
You were not nice.
I mean, I'd say it's, really could go without saying what's wrong with her. I mean, you don't have to, force her to say it. You know what's wrong with
To
her.
say what? What's wrong with her?
She's upset.
Okay, obviously, I can see it, and I'm asking her why.
She's upset because her...
I asked her, what did you say to her when you picked her up?
I didn't say nothing
And
to
then
her.
you made my phone so you can see through what it just
I did. I absolutely did read the messages.
Why?
Because if there's any bullshit going on behind my back, I will put an end to it.
Well, I tried to do that, and I was the bad guy.
You were sending messages behind my back about downloading apps to talk secretly about Mom?
No, I wasn't. What? Who was doing that?
Exactly. You.
How was I doing that?
Telling Sydney to install apps and shit on her tablet and her phone?
You're literally lying. You don't even have those messages to say that's what I've done.
I read those messages.
That was like 2 years ago, Dusty.
I don't trust you when it comes to talking to her.
I don't
You've been
care if
good
you-
enough for her.
I don't care if you trust me or not. You can't make out like something that happened 2 years ago just happened.
Well, you do. What's the difference?
No, I don't. You never stopped. It was a constant thing. So I did get to act like that because it was the truth.
Make your bed up. Get your homework done. Okay.
Hey, Andy, go.
I'm not yelling. I said go. I said go. That's not loud. That's go. 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 I said it like 7 times.
Well, if you're making her walk off, I'm going to hang up because I don't want to fight with you either.
So you're not going to do shit about her?
I don't see that she's done anything wrong. You're not telling me anything. You're just being aggressive
Screaming
and
and
mean.
yelling. Screaming and yelling at her mom and telling me I'm not allowed to leave my house.
She's having a really difficult time with her emotions, and you know what's wrong with her, and you go in there and ask her what's wrong, and you make out like she's in trouble because she doesn't tell you.
She's been perfectly fine. She's not had a problem at all until today.
I'm not going to agree with you there, but I'm not going to disagree either because I don't want to argue with you, but I'm not agreeing with you.
So if you want to be daddy, then you need to discipline your child and tell her this is what it is.
I will discipline my child when she needs to be disciplined. I'm not just going to discipline her to be mean to her because she's not doing what I'm telling her when I'm in the wrong. That's what you're
She's
doing.
not standing in your face blocking your way out of the house. She's not chasing you around the house.
What is she blocking you for?
Telling me I'm not allowed to leave.
Was there something wrong with your child wanting you to stay home?
I'm going to see my father.
Okay, well, why don't you make her get ready and take her with you?
I did. She told me to go by myself. She doesn't want to go. I told you to get ready and let's go, and you looked at me and said, go. I will not deal with it. I will not.
You don't have to.
I mean, go with it, get out, and leave it alone.
You can.
I told you to make your bed, do your homework, and get ready to go see your papa.
Okay, man.
And you've not done any of it.
What am I doing right now? Like,
Standing in here arguing with me again.
oh my God, because you're telling him lies again.
What am I lying about?
You said, I said go about that. I said go to get out of my room.
You did not say go to get out of your room. You told me to get out of your room.
Only I should know where I live.
Then you need to be a little more explanation.
Okay, so that's what you
She
said
needs to be a
something
little
wrong.
more explanation. Have you
Yeah, I
been?
need a little more explanation.
Have you been drinking?
No.
You need to stop being mean to Sydney because you're mad. Just because you're
I'm
mad.
not mad. I was
Listen-
perfectly fine until
listen,
I got
Dusty,
home.
you're gonna-
and my kids got a goddamn attitude.
You're going to have to calm down. You're the adult. She's a child.
Exactly.
She's a child. Calm your fucking ass down.
I'm calm. I will not be talked to like that by a 12-year-old child.
Okay, then you need to listen to her and understand what her problem is and help her
I
deal
did.
with
I
it.
asked her over and over
Okay,
and over.
You said I did before I was even finished.
What's the problem?
It's not a problem. You said I look like I've been crying.
You do.
I didn't.
Your eyes are red as hell.
Well, I just woke up before you got here.
You just woke up. Hell, you ain't been home an hour and a half.
I was asleep. I was tired.
You need to go make your bed. You need to get yourself together if you're going with me to see your papa. If you don't want to go, I guess it's your choice.
Oh my God, why are you doing that?
See, why did you have to say it so hateful like?
I know.
Because I'm not going to be talked to like this by a 12-year-old.
Okay, well, you're not going to keep talking to that 12-year-old like that. Stop.
Telling her to get ready and go get herself together?
Talk
That's
to her.
terrible.
Talk to her with a little less fucking rage, Dusty. She's a
I'm
12-year-old
pissed off
child.
now. You don't have her in your
I
face
don't.
yelling and
I don't
screaming
care
at
if you're
you.
pissed off or not. You stop talking to her like that.
She's mine.
She's also mine.
Well, you don't seem to give a damn. You're not trying to help me do anything with her.
You don't want me around. And then when I come around,
I
you act...
don't.
Okay, well, shut up about it then. I'm being around as much as I can.
And when I call you and say do something with your kids, that's when you need to do something.
I don't need to do something because you say there's something to be done. I need to do something when there's something that needs to be done. I'm not going to
So you're fine
discipline.
with her cussing
I'm not
in
going
my
to
face?
discipline her when I don't know that she's done anything wrong. I don't hear anything that has been very clear on what is even going on, Dusty, except you being belligerent, basically.
I'll just have a deputy come out here and deal with it.
If that's the way you want to do it, the deputy might have to deal with you.
Why is the deputy dealing with me?
Because you're being very mean to that
parent.
child.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm being the parent.
You're being verbally and emotionally abusive to a 12-year-old child that's already upset. Go ahead and call the
And I asked her
deputy.
a
I
million
dare you.
times, what's wrong?
I know, and I told you several times to calm down. She's a child.
I am perfectly calm.
No, you... Well, just... Well, why are you talking to her so mean then?
I'm not. Everything I say is not fucking mean.
It almost...
I'm getting offended.
It almost
Break
is.
some balls.
Almost everything you say is mean.
Get a fucking backbone. The world's mean. Get over it.
No, you're just a crappy person. Why don't you just leave, Dusty, and let me and Sydney be happy?
You will never get Sydney.
You're gonna...
So,
You're gonna destroy her brain.
no, she was perfectly fine until you and your mother come back
No,
into her
I don't
life.
even want to hear that. I literally have more than enough evidence to prove that's a lie.
No,
You have
don't.
nothing except your word that is incorrect.
And everybody that knew her before you.
Who?
School, daycare, doctors. No therapy needed ever.
I can tell them, I can show them very quickly where she was telling you that it's your actions that's making her want to cut herself and making her feel
That was
depressed.
after you, Harley.
No, it wasn't after you. It was after you started having an affair and neglecting your family.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
How about we just do the visitation and stuff and figure it out?
How about you
before
quit
we're
acting like
gonna do
Daphne? Choose your child over a man, Dusty.
Daphne?